we've always been thinking more that we hope he'll be fit to face Fulham the following week, but it would have been much too early for him to even consider him for Newcastle, but he is making very good progress. So we're happy with his progress. It's just that Newcastle was an unrealistic target. Fernando missed one game, and he missed it quite simply because it was the day his wife gave birth, and she gave birth just about before we started to play the game. So we missed him because of that, which is quite normal, but otherwise he's as fit as ever. And Steven Gerrard, we knew when he got the injury playing for England it would take probably at least 3 weeks, and it was about 2.5 weeks ago that he had it. Well, it'll be a nice headache, won't it? And I think there's enough problems as a football manager without worrying too much about what's going to happen in the future. We'll let the future take care of itself, and Steven's not fit for this weekend, so that makes the decision easy for me, as it were, and maybe against Fulham I'll have a very hard decision to make, but I welcome that, to be fair, and if we're going to become a good team then we're going to need plenty of those hard decisions, because it proves we've got a lot of good quality players and we aren't totally dependent upon the odd one or two, which is also important for a team to know that. What a good thing is that Raul Morales is a very all-round player, a very polyvalent player. You know, he's not got his feet nailed down to one position. Lucas is more a player who will play centrally. Raul, I've used him wide before and it's gone well. It will go well again if I chose to do that. But also the same applies to Steven Gerrard, a player who is quite comfortable playing in a central two, but he's also quite comfortable playing up front or behind a front player. So I'll wait and see what happens, and if everyone's fit before Fulham, as you rightly say, I'll have a choice to make. But I welcome that choice, but I won't worry about it until the time comes. I have concerns about every game I go into, because this Barclays Premier League this year is such a minefield for everybody. You know, there are so few games that you approach without some sort of concern or worry that you're not going to play as well as you should, or the other team are going to produce an outstanding performance. And when a club changes managers, sometimes we all know that does produce an effect where they play a lot better maybe than they'd done running up to it. But as I say, I have no effect whatsoever on Newcastle United Football Club, what they do, how they play, how they approach their business. My sole concern is Liverpool, and my message to the players will be the very simple one, that the way we've played this last month or so is the way we must continue playing, and then we hope we'll give the opposition something to concern themselves about.
What do you make of Partey's appointments as manager?
I don't make anything of other teams' appointments. It's not my business. I was asked a question about Chris Hughton, and I said what I thought honestly, but I don't wish to make any comments about other clubs' business and who they appoint and who they don't appoint. It's totally up to them. I'm the manager of Liverpool Football Club. This is my business, and I prefer not to stick my nose into other people's. I don't stick my nose into that either. Newcastle fans will behave as they want to do, and they'll give the team the support they give. I must say, all the times I've been to St James's Park, the Newcastle fans have supported their team fantastically well, in the same way that the fans here at Liverpool support us tremendously well. So I'm expecting it to be a typical game when you go to Newcastle United, where you'll be going into an atmosphere which, hostile might be too strong a word, but it will certainly be very partisan.